Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert, their divorce situation has been leaked. All right, let's get to it. So, in response to allegations that he leaked private details about their split, Iman's attorney, Stephen C. Steele, told TMZ, my client, Mr. Iman Shumpert, has never, under any circumstances, leaked any allegations or claims stated in any of the pleadings in the Taylor Shumpert divorce case. I don't believe you, attorney. I think you're lying. You're a liar. You're a lawyer. You're a liar. You're a lawyer. Okay, shout out to Tyler Perry. Mr. Shumpert adamantly denies providing any information to any media. The accusation stemmed from court documents filed by Taylor in which she claimed Shumpert played a role in spreading false narratives surrounding their divorce. Shumpert's attorney clarified that Shumpert had adhered to court orders, maintaining that he would not discuss the details of the sealed case. As agreed by the parties and as ordered by the court, he was not and will not disclose any of the contents of the now sealed file, nor will he reveal or discuss the substance or content of any orders or pleadings. Here's the thing. If their court documents are sealed, the only way that any news about it would come out is if it was one of them. To me, like that's what I would think. Like if it's sealed, that means that it had to be you that put it out, because the blogs couldn't go and get this information on their own because it is sealed. So hold up, let me press, because I saw that Teyana was on live today. I caught like the tail end of her live, and I wanted to see if Live Bites had posted any of it, child. Let me look. Yep, of course they did. Let's hear what Teyana had to say.
What if I want to get my back blown out in peace? You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old? That's a year old, y'all. Let's be fucking for real. Let's be real. And I'm like just so irritated because I didn't want none of this to come out from the beginning. So when people saying, for everybody that's saying, oh, well, this y'all celebrities, this is what come with it. No divorce stuff is private. It can absolutely stay private if you allow it to stay private. I'm gonna give you one even better. We went to mediation that he did not show up to. Mediation avoids you from going to court. Sorry, my phone's dying. Mediation is for you to figure it out before you even have to take it to court. I'm not negotiating nothing. I don't want to boom, 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 boom. Now we got to go to court. Cool. We'll go to court because we can't figure it out. He won't show up to mediation. I'm stuck paying for that. Bet. Cool. We got to go to court. My biggest mistake, but something that I don't regret, was giving him the amount of grace that I gave him, because it only backfired on me.
Girl, that's what always happened. That's what always happened.
It only backfired on me.
That's what every time a woman, listen, not every time, because I know there are some ain't shit women out here, but what I have seen often is that whenever a woman wants to divorce a man for whatever reasons, initially she will try to handle that shit as amicably as possible. I'm not gonna put you on child support. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. The niggas are mad that they no longer have access to this woman. The niggas are mad that they not together with this woman no more. And so anytime she will show grace, they will find a way to make her regret it by being vengeful, by being spiteful with the way they handle them in the divorce.
Because I gave a man grace who didn't give it back. So for y'all sitting there saying she wants to see the father of her children in jail, I never said that. But most importantly, as the mother of his children, I told him I didn't feel safe. Niggas are saying, yeah, because if I was Shump, I would have offed that bitch. She would have to take her to see the king, and I'm literally getting threats by grown men. By grown men. What if I want to get my back?
And see that right there, y'all? That's what I be talking about. This is what I saw with Kiki and Darius. I feel like people really don't be fucking for real, right? The real is that men's word about women can be very harmful and damaging to the woman. A man can get online and say something fucked up about whatever woman he's in relation to, and other men will then act out in his regard. Seen it with the DDG shit, not just men, pick me bitches too. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it with DDG. We've seen it, with the Keke Palmer situation. And now we're seeing it with this. We saw it with Remy and Papoose. Yes. Whether you see the women staying quiet, not saying nothing, but the men will be releasing shit like, on some slick shit so that they can get their vengeance on the woman by way of social media. Men do this in real life, not even before social media was present. This is how they would do that with your family and your friends. They beating your ass, and then they go and tell your family and your friends, oh, she's acting crazy. She did this, she did that. So now whenever shit go down, they will just automatically believe it's y'all. Y'all just got something toxic going on instead of what it really is, which is that, in some way the man is being fucked up and is trying to use this system where, women are, I feel like, more vulnerable. Women are more vulnerable to the public shaming shit. Men are not as vulnerable to me as women are in a public forum.
Blown out in peace. You think I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff? Me and Iman have been very, very cordial. So I felt the need to hit him up, and I was like, hey, baby daddy, like, what's going on? Like, I'm getting things back to me that you are paying blogs to post a certain narrative. And I don't believe it. So I'd rather come to you because we've actually been in a very great space. And I just want to come to you because, one, I'm not feeling safe. Like, I don't take that lightly. Like, I don't take people making threats lightly. I don't take people making me look like I'm trying to take a black man for all he got lightly. Like, that's not even what I represent. Like, I don't take those kind of things lightly. So I'm coming to you and I'm telling you that I don't feel safe.
And and just to be clear, y'all, this is the type of shit, and I'm gonna read my super chats before I get out of here, y'all. So thank you, everybody. I'm gonna read them once I'm done. But this is how you turn women from being male identified pick-me's and all that. This is how eventually they stop acting like that, because their experience shows them that no matter how much they try to be above board, the niggas will always fly way underneath the board and act like it wasn't them.
Now, Iman responds to me and he's just like, I thought it was you. I thought it was you. If anything, I stayed silent to protect you. Bam. How did you stay silent to protect me? By you staying silent, when people thinking that I took you for everything you got, how does that protect me? How does that protect me? With everything that I have going on, how does that protect me? My ex-husband, keep in mind, me and Iman are on good terms. I didn't even know we was beefing. So I hit him on some like, hey, baby daddy, what's going on? Like, yo, like, people was putting out these blogs, and then, somebody's kind of sending me a little bit of proof that you're paying to ship this stuff around to promote and help trend your name. Like, I'm like, but I don't want to believe that it's you because we're in such a great space. Like, I got love for you for real, for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when all my utilities and shit was cut off and it made it to the blogs, because it was in a court, so it made it to the blogs that Iman had all that shit turned off. Who came running to the internet protecting him?
You.
Iman ain't turned nothing off. Ain't nobody turned nothing off. We would never be sitting ducks. Boom, boom. Granted, the shit was turned on the same day because me and my children will never be sitting duck. Awfully strange how every single time something come out about me, it come out on the same blog. It starts off little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I have the proof that you're paying people to post this stuff. We wound up going to court. I watched you say some really, really hurtful and nasty things about me, dead smacked in front of my face, and I still gave you grace. Y'all forgot, after the divorce, he went and did skits. He went and did skits, creating a narrative about the da-da-da. Man, that lady took you for all you got, da-da-da. He went and did skits. He's been throwing shots at me the whole time through his music. He's doing skits. Like, at the end of the day, y'all didn't see me do none of that. I've done nothing but work my ass off and mind my business. Show me the proof where I ever said anything foul about Iman publicly anything foul about Iman to y'all. I've done nothing but protect this man. I can't control what's in our divorce documents. At the end of the day, when you have to get divorced and you're getting divorced, you have to speak your truth. I spoke my truth just like Iman. The shit only got put out because Iman leaked the divorce documents from Jump Street. Our divorce was private. Our proceedings was private. Everything was private for a whole year. Y'all didn't even know. You leaking information that have our private addresses on it, that have our kids' full names and where they go to school. That's too much. I have no beef with Iman. That's why it's mind-boggling that all this shit keep coming out. And then when I'm addressing him about it, it turns into an argument. So it's only showing that one person is mad in this situation. I even sat in court and told them people that that's like family to me. He said, she'll never be family to me. Cool. Oh, that's fine. But I'm not going to match your energy, bro. I'm not going to do that.
That's exactly how they be, bro. That's exactly how them niggas be, boy. Oh, Lord. You be trying to, hold them to a higher accord, and them niggas have no integrity whatsoever. It is astonishing how you will watch a nigga go from being the quintessential father and husband to being a complete and utter fucking deadbeat. Don't care nothing about his kids and his wife no more because the wife don't want him no more, and now he trying to make her life miserable because he miserable because she don't want to be with him no more.
I swear for Lord, anything. If I ever see Iman outside and look like some niggas is on his head, I'm jumping in that. Period. Iman know that for social media, my social media anxiety is through the roof. Y'all know I don't do this. Y'all barely see me live. Like, y'all know I'm shy as fuck. Like, I barely like red carpets. Like, y'all already know this social media shit gives me anxiety. So with Iman knowing that, he knows that pushes my buttons. Nobody knows this man nobody knows this man better than I do. Iman gets a kick out of this. What's happening right now? Like me being in this state, me having to even do this. He knows that this blows my mind. I don't like this. We wound up going to court. I watched you say some really, really hurtful and nasty things about me. Dead smacked in front of my face, and I still gave you grace. Y'all forgot after the divorce, he went and did skits.
Okay, so that's most of what she said. Okay, let me refresh to see if they posted anything else. Okay, so it was just those three, and I imagine that any other blog is taken from them or took the same shit that they took. I caught the end of it where she was like, "I wish y'all would just let me get my back blown out in peace." Okay, that's what the lady said. Okay. I want to go back because I want to read some of these comments because I feel like some of the comments are extremely problematic, right? So long story short, have threesomes and foursomes with your partner does not guarantee successful relationship marriage. I see that happening a lot of the time. Like I see a lot of women, like, a lot of women are saying she shouldn't have did this, she shouldn't have did. And I just kind of feel like, I don't know why y'all stick on it. I guess that's to be like, oh, you shouldn't have been fucking other women in your relationship. And maybe it would have, girl, no, the relationship was going to happen how it was going to happen anyway, regardless to whether they had an open or ethically non-monogamous relationship, whatever their situation was. I also feel like Teyana Taylor was not having threesomes because he wanted it. He may have, but I feel like Teyana Taylor was having threesomes because Teyana Taylor is bisexual and likes women and men, and married a man, had children with him, and was like, I still want to be able to fuck with women. And he was fine with it. But even in that, there are rules, which is why you can still end up cheating on someone. But I think in y'all minds, it's like, see, you shouldn't have did that because that's how y'all ended up like this. And it's like, no, that's not how they ended up like this. Whether she had done that or not, he was still going to cheat. Whether she did that or not, he was still going to secretly be jealous of her and her success and her talent, internalize it, and then be passive aggressive and abuse her emotionally and mentally, financially because of it. That's what you ain't even got to tell me. I already know that he was probably in that relationship emotionally tearing her down. So she decides, you know what? This not working no more. Let's get a divorce. He was acting like he didn't want her, But now when they get the divorce, you mad because now she's the one telling you that she don't want to be with you. So now your ego hurt again. This is all about your ego from jump. First, you mad that she's talented and got all of this shit going for her and your career is declining. So instead of, figuring your shit out, you would much rather be jealous of your wife and kind of abuse her in a relationship because of your jealousy. Y'all break up. Now you still jealous because you no longer have access to her. Like, that's what this was about. And that was going to happen whether they were having threesomes or not. But it's so weird the way so many women will go and yank that, like, see, you shouldn't have been doing that. And it's just like, girl, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. But I also feel like people need to understand that that was not happening because of him. I think that was happening because of her. I don't think she was like, oh, I'm trying to keep him. I'm trying to keep him from cheating on me. So I'm going to bring other women in the bed. No, Teyana Taylor is not princess. Okay. That's not what's going on. To me, Teyana is extremely bisexual and has always been. And that's low key why I don't know if I believe that she's actually in a relationship or fucking old boy, Mufasa. I don't know if I necessarily believe that because I feel like ever since she left old boy, it seemed like she had been, in her relationships with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is a bisexual woman. I mean, you could tell. Like, it's not even no more misunderstandings about the shit, if you ask me. But either way, y'all, that's my commentary on it. We'll see how this all plays out. But I feel like, to me, as soon as you see a man try to use social media to shame, guilt, or, send wrath towards his ex-wife, baby mama, girlfriend, whatever it is, please understand that that is a man that is abusive and is seeking out the public to help abuse the woman. And y'all fall into it every time. Like, y'all fall into it every time. He know people were sending her death threats. He don't give a fuck because his ego matters more than any of that. Like, it is what it is. Nicole Mason, thank you for being a member for 4 months, my love. Kevin Preston, thank you for the super chat. I don't see Giselle being punked either. So talking like that is crazy. I feel like, I understand what you're saying. I feel like it doesn't matter whether security is there or not. Giselle gonna say what she wants to say. Absolutely. Kia Bell Sparks, thank you for the super chat. I never get that argument. Do y'all say anyone who isn't a housewife should leave the show that y'all say that say housewife? Exactly. It to me, it's just the argument to have. It has no real validity. I think a lot of people online just repeat the same bullshit over and over again. Miss Kima, what is it, Miss Kemal Day, thank you so much for the super chat. Let us not forget, P signed up thinking she was coming in with Simon to shit on the girls, living the life Shamia is actually living. She can't level up to Shamia on any level. People, hold up. Portia gonna be unreasonably salty. Thank you for that. I had to make sense of it. I appreciate you shortening it for me, little girl. Thank you. And I agree. Zena Zine, thank you for the super chat, boo. People don't know how to not care right. You make a whole video about something you don't care about, girl. It make sense. Thank you for another one, Kia. Thank you for the super chat. I think people don't understand how to not care. Girl, they really don't. They don't. Only one Adrian, thank you for being a member. Cliff and Claire would make about $800,000 to $1 million in today's money. I'm a broker up here in Brooklyn. Their brownstone would be 3.5 to $4 million. I know, girl, and that is not the status quo for most people, not even white people. That's another thing everybody needs to understand. Most white people are broke too. But at large, they're doing better than black people at large. But still, most of them are living below the poverty line. That's why it's so funny that they hate all of the social programs that keep them from starving. Pretty painful. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, Bondi just got here, so I will replay. Yes, girl, catch the replay. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, just putting something in the massage fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate it because I need one, girl. I've been jumping rope, and when I tell y'all my left leg is sore as shit. Thank you, Arvden, for the super chat. Shumpert sent them babies in an Uber to a basketball game by themselves. He's a clown, but black people will defend him. Girl, listen, if black people ain't gonna do nothing, they're gonna defend the ain't shit nigga. Lovely lady Les, thank you for the super chat. Bondi Gray showing commentary. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Shy Girl's Perspective. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, that man has been a red flag when he said he wanted her because she turned him down. He got with her to humble her and still can't do it. That's another thing like I love TikTok for, because they put language to a lot of the things that we see, which is men purposefully seeking out women that live outside of the traditional norms that they love to bombard women with. Why don't you go and get a woman that's a pick me? I don't know if y'all noticed, but the niggas never want and that's willing to do all of this for them. They want to go and get the woman. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Thank you. They want to go and get the woman that is going to that they can break. Because it's not really about love. It's not about being with a woman you actually, care about and all of that. No, it's actually about breaking her down. They get joy out of breaking women down.